There we go. We'll see if anybody comes in. Ah. Ooh, we got one thumbs up. How we doing today? Hey, got two thumbs up. Gilliam Farms, what's going on? Johnny, still foggy up here. You want to see it? Linda Dobson. Here, I'll show you how foggy it is. Well, what's going on with my camera? Maybe it's my windshield. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know. My picture's not real good. Uh, you're driving. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, how are you? Western Kansas? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's a little yucky. Yesterday, I actually got to see the sun for the first time in a couple of weeks. That bothers me. I don't know why my camera's on that side's not working real good. Hang on, y'all. See if it's any better now. There we go. Yeah. Tiny House Garden, how are you? But yeah, this is Kearney, Nebraska, right there on the east side of Kearney, Nebraska. I had to wait a little while for my loads. Uh-oh. Prime's backing up. I hope he's just backing up and didn't forget to set his brakes. Yeah, I think, yep. He's just backing up. That would have been bad. No, we've had this all day again today. Yesterday I was out in western Kansas and the sun was shining. I actually got to see some blue skies. I got about 9, 10 more minutes and then I got to go back on duty. My loads should be here by then. So I figured I'd jump on for a few minutes and say hi since uh, I've got to get another camera mount for the windshield. And yeah, so I hope everybody's staying warm, staying healthy. Johnny, what are you doing over in western Kansas? My gosh. If you're still in here, Johnny, that last live you did, well, it was yesterday down there at the lake. I had that problem last fall with the chat. Well, in fact, there it is right there. No sun here. Foggy bad. Remember, I think you said hit the thumbs up. Yep. Yeah, it's doing the same thing to me on this now. It's all over itself. It's weird. But it did that. Yeah, it's doing it to me now too, Johnny. I think YouTube had to update something on the chat on mobile devices or something like that. So don't feel bad because it's doing the same thing to me. Yeah. So hopefully it's just a YouTube thing. Did you actually send them a message or anything, Johnny? Ask them about that? Because I remember a couple lives I did, it was doing that, you know, coming, uh, going live on your mobile device, and it's doing it now. YouTube issues. Yes, I could read that barely. That's funny. We all have issues once in a while, don't we? And Johnny, I tell you what, that little hummingbird next to you in your lives, you can't get a word in edgewise. I mean, my gosh, it's just she needs to lay off the sugar water. I was cracking up yesterday when you guys were live. I think I got back in the yard, and that's why I had to jump off. I can't remember, or I was stopping to take a break. It's bad. Is that what you said? It's bad. I go home and I walk in the door and the dogs bark and going nuts. And little Miss Trigger, she'll stand up on her hind legs and look through we have a door with plexiglass so you can see into the kitchen from the back porch. And she stands up on her hind legs like, "Where's he at? Where's he at?" And they just go crazy, okay? And so I walk in the door, set my lunchbox down. I got to give them a scratch on the back, and it's funny. It really is. And take my boots off, kind of go in, and Miss Linda usually fixes me something. She and really I gotta quit eating. Like, I just had a little slice of pizza, okay? And I've got a sandwich in here, and I've got some beef sticks in here. There's a company that makes these beef sticks up here. I'm not sure where they're made, but they are good. And I'll take a look here, see where they're actually made. Oh, they're made in Newport, Minnesota, but that's the brand. And hey, thanks for yeah, the good video on the dogs playing. Yeah. Excuse me. What was that on for? I had a light on the dash. I don't know what it said. But anyway, yeah, I'm ready for spring. I'm ready to ride. It's going to be like 50 degrees in my area Sunday, and I think I don't care how sloppy. We're supposed to get a little rain, I think Saturday or Friday. Well, today is Friday, so I might even get the bike out on Sunday and go for a ride before that football game because I need some wind, I need some riding. Uh, so if I get out on Sunday, hopefully by Sunday night I can have something scheduled to release on Monday. Uh, it's just wintertime for me, especially this time of year, everything's brown and it's it's depressing. Uh, in fact, I can go over to the parking area right now. He should be here in a minute. Uh, excuse the blinky blinkies because I turn my four ways when I'm creeping around. Uh, I try to stay out of everybody's way, but this time of year, when the snow's melting and everything's brown, it's really depressing because you want to see greenery and the sun. I feel like it's been 2 weeks since I've seen the sun. You know, and it's just I don't know. But another thing I want to maybe discuss is, you know, we've all been through a lot of, how do I say this? Trials and tribulations in our lives, and stuff like that. And, uh, especially our military veterans coming back and having PTSD, and some of you know that, I moved to Kansas City when I was 18 years old. And I don't think those are my loads, but I want to drive over here and see. But, you know, I got to thinking on the way up here, um, with the stuff that's happened in my life over my lifetime. Uh, and I have talked to somebody years ago about this, but he didn't actually say PTSD because I don't think PTSD was a thing back then. You know, uh, and I've talked to Miss Linda about it, and she is very understanding. Everybody's got certain degrees of PTSD, I guess. Maybe we all suffer from it, but it's better to talk about it than to keep it inside. But what do we do with that? How do we handle that? And our military, my gosh, they see a lot of stuff, and yeah, I can understand. I can kind of understand certain things that they feel, when they come back from that stuff. I'm sure probably Big Mike would probably kind of understand that, where I'm coming from, but you know, uh, losing a baby at 18 years old and burying him myself, and or even before that, parents divorcing, getting broken home, and the stuff that I was doing in junior high, high school, uh, um, you know, getting divorced, getting remarried again, getting divorced, you know what I mean? It's just, and I'm not saying all of that stuff was my fault, but it's, uh, it takes a toll on your person's mind. These might be my trailers here. Uh, I mean, it just builds up, builds up, builds up, builds up, and it seems like when it builds up, you got to release it, and that's hard for us as men to do that. In fact, yep, those are my trailers. 311 I don't know what the dolly is yet. 319. Sorry, y'all. My computer work. I'll go over here and see what the dolly is real quick. The dolly is what connects the two trailers together. For those of you that don't know, 501. And I can't see the chat. I'm sorry because it's jacked up. I hope they get it fixed. Was there Ray's Moto Life in here? Did I see that? Tiny House, Gilliam Farms, Gilliam Farms. No, I didn't see him. Okay. See here. Next, 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 next. There. I'll go. Do, do, and then go here. I mean, the tragedies in our life, with witnessing death, and saying goodbye to your loved ones. And there's not a day that, being a freight hauler truck driver, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about that stuff, you know? What could I have done different? That's the question in my mind, I guess. All right, hang on just a second. Thank you, sir. Have a good ride. Uh, and truck driving, motorcycle riding, you know, getting that wind therapy on the bike, kind of helps that for a while when you're going down the road. Uh, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had some couple of close calls on the bike, and I look at it like, a car didn't, turn in front of you or whatever, and stuff like that. And it's like, well, I guess when you go by it, get done with it, you're kind of nervous there for a second, and it's like, well, I guess the good Lord didn't want me yet, you know. There we go. So anyway, I was hoping this was going to be longer than 20 minutes, but yeah, 311. But I'm I'm gonna try. And Johnny, I'm gonna look at if I get time. I got some stuff too. I got to get caught up on tonight. But I'm gonna look on your about page if you're still in here, and I'm gonna get those to you, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I guess I got more to do, right? 3157. Come on. There we go. Computers are running a little slow. Yeah. Uh, there's another, you know, something else here you know, that I've heard in sermons, and you all know I don't go to a church, but it's like, what's my purpose? You know, they say everybody has a purpose in life, and I, I, 55 years, I still haven't figured that out yet. Claim them. Go on duty. Pre-trip. I got to do this real quick, y'all. If you get bored, just go ahead and drop off, and I'll just stuff that was on my mind on the way up here, and I like to talk about it, and I wish I could see the chat, but maybe we'll have to do something over the weekend on Sunday or something. Uh, after the Chiefs beat the Ravens. Good luck with that. That's gonna be a good game. I hope y'all watch it. So I'm gonna wait till 20 minutes. I'm gonna probably log off. Hang on just a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. gosh, we still got 2 people in here. It's really sloppy up here. Here, I'll pick up the can. Let me turn you around so you can see. It's really sloppy. So, well, y'all have a good day, and we'll see you later on sometime. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, we're at 21 minutes. Say hi to a stranger. Thanks for coming on real quick. And yeah, we'll definitely see you on the next one. Say bye.